Welcome back to the campfire. Today, we're going to be playing some more Project Zomboid with Tamara. Working on our metalworking and trying to build a base using metal materials and masonry. So sit back, relax. Let's get back into this. So here we are. Got our generator. We do have our base area planned out. Kind of looking at back over here along the river. There is a metalworking shed right here, it looks like. So that's where we're going to try to get into. The question will be getting in there. It's not going to be quick or easy, it seems like. Going by foot might be the better option, just so that we can clear it out as we go. Clearing the path to it before we start taking the car to go loot the building specifically. So this is... Brandenburg has a lot of zombies. Yeah, because we've already got a lot to deal with that's been coming in from this area. Okay, let's start creeping and crawling. See if we can pull a few at a time here. Come on. One. Come on. Two. Oh, Christ. Doesn't help that we started near a community center. And then, obviously, near a large spawn zone. I kind of feel like if we had started a little further to the south and more solidly in residential territory, this wouldn't be so bad. But we'll make it. Come on. So now there's... Jesus. This is bad. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. There we go. Still 5, 6 zombies moving around. Yeah. This is... Okay. Still clear from behind. Go down. And of course, we're getting exhausted. Yeah, I'm driving this way is going to be rough for quite a while. Still 2 more over there, 2, 3, 4. They're just piling or pouring in. This is going to be a rough run. Kind of thinking it might be better to our, or more to our benefit to just flee this area. Jesus. Come on. Seems like they're not pouring out of the woods anymore, at least. Not for the moment. Still got the 2 behind us, so to speak. But they're not coming closer. Jesus. This is getting worse by the minute. So the longer this goes on, the more we got to deal with. Come on. Alright. Start looking through things. Looking through the 30 bodies that we just cleared out. Alright. Take that watch. One's on its way over. Take that watch. That one. And we got this lady walking up. Alright. And there's just more coming. Right, because they're coming from that way too. Well, this area is gonna smell real bad. Quite a while. Come on. Let's get this last lady down. Alright, nobody moving up behind us. Come on. And there we go. Let's take a pen. Alright. Finally cleared that out. Now, how does this look? Alright, well. It's not that bad, but this area is gonna suck. At least until we manage to get out and around. Yep. 3 more. Oh, and we broke our paddle. No, paddle's not broken yet. Oh. Okay. There. Let's get out of here. We need to rest up before we can take on more. Oh. So yeah, we started with, what, 100? Shy of 100 zombies, and now we're at 123. Alright. This is gonna be rough. May have to think of a different plan on how to get through this. To get started, I'm thinking we may just drive out there and start setting up camp on the edge of town before moving into looting like the metalworking place and the bookstore. Alright, nothing's following us. We've got that going for us. Home is right here with the half fence in front. Downside is we only have the sleeping bag. We don't have a tent or anything to really start us off. So may have to come up with a plan to get one. Alright. Okay, I think I've got an idea of where to go from here. I mean, to be fair, partially I just checked the map of where am I compared to this location and is that feasible to get there. But we're gonna head down to Ekron, to a little spot that almost always has campfire or a camp set up. Oh, we don't have unlimited water anymore. The water's already off. Crud. Is the power already off? No, power's on. Alright. Well, we at least have the areas next to us. Or the houses near us, so we can kind of make do with water at the moment. Let's get some food in us. Because we're going to need that. It's another 4 watches for the pile. Let's take a breather. What do we got for us here? Well, that's right, we also really don't have a whole lot in the way of books. So we're kind of... This is going to be a minute. Trying to figure out how we're going to do all this. Okay. We got exposure survival. Biggest problem, first up, we need welding. in welding experience. We've already got masonry, so we can do the walls. We just can't do floor. Unless we wanted to do wooden floors, which we could do. I don't really have a problem with that. So we still need a welding mask. We still need the materials to do the flooring. As we've kind of learned, stone is rather common. Though we also can't do the clay cement because that is still broken. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. That is for sure. And we're back to being low on food, right. No, we're not that low. Take a quarter of this out. Really? I'll eat another quarter. There we go. Those in the backpack. Alright. Well, we'll sleep for the night and start with square one. Okay. So square one. I'm gonna go see if we can get the welding materials that we're missing. So that is the first thing we need to do. We're also going to take some food with us, just in case this takes longer than I'm expecting. We do have a weapon and a backup weapon on us. And some of this we're just going to stash in the car. Got enough gas to get us to both these places if needed. So let's put our spare food here. And our flashlight, because we won't need it on us. Put the spare weapon away. There we go. We're ready for the journey here. First, we're going to go to the Brandenburg Airport. And this is the easy/clearer way out of the neighborhood. Yeah, and they're already starting to move in. Christ, I'm a cracker. This place is overloaded. Yeah. Damaging this car by running over zombies is going to be our... Unfortunately, it's going to be unavoidable. There's just so many zombies here that one or two are going to get hit. Gonna make it out to this road. I think we cross the railroad tracks and take a left, if I remember right. Yeah, this looks about right. Oh, what I should have done was drive up past the military outpost and drag them off that way, because I think there's a crossway up here so you could get out into the woods and then drive down to here. Somewhere up here, yeah. See? Right here. Okay, so we're driving. There should be an airport coming up. Well. Okay, it's not as overrun as I was afraid it would be. This wouldn't be the worst. Oh, that is far worse than I was okay, that is closer to what I was expecting. It's like an airport, it will either be super overrun or just fine. Well, here we are. See if we can get into that first hangar. Come on. Clear a few zombies out, see what happens. What I'm more concerned about is if that group's going to start wandering over. You can deal with one or two of these guys, not a problem. We can sneak into this hangar. We can only get into the one. That's fine. Here, we got one to deal with in here. That's easy enough. Okay. Let's turn on the lights. So we're not dealing too bad here. This was a little bit easier to get into than I expected. Because everything's just over by the one building. Okay, so what's in you? Pocket knife and twine. Well, it's not behind us, so we're good there. This is kind of the problem, is like, sure, there's stuff here, but nothing we need, and that battery's effed. Okay, so there's a radio, a steel sheet, some twine. All useful materials. I'm not denying this. Just god dang it. Welding rods, we did need those. Oh, there's a lot of steel sheets in here. So that would be a good start. A lot of steel sheets. Let's hope that nothing decides to sneak up on us while we're doing this. Still no welding mask. Two, one, yeah. Let's start moving out to the car. You can always come back for more. Let's just get out of here as best we can. Alright, so we got one zombie that moved in near the car. That's probably what I was hearing. Yeah. Shut up. Thank you. We can maybe sneak into that other building and see about getting stuff out of there. What we'll do for putting the stuff away is hop into the car. That way we're not standing with our backside dangling. This is a fair amount of material to start. We can find a welding mask. We would be good to go, basically, to start building up a house. Anywhere we choose. Alright, let's take a look around. We're still kind of clear here. Let's go take a look at that. Shit, nope, they've seen me. Time to get out of here. Well, maybe... Do I risk fate? No. We don't want to we don't want to tempt it. Alright. We did help ourselves a lot. We got the welding rods, we got a bunch of starter materials, now we just need the welding mask. Alright, so I'm gonna head from here down to Ekron and get the tent, hopefully. I mean, at least we see if the tent is there. Maybe Ekron's not quite so overloaded and overrun. And I'd go through that metal workshop. Heck if I know. Either which way, we'll take a look, see what we can get. But I won't make you all sit here while I'm driving that, so we'll be back. So, this is what I've usually been using when I'm like, I have absolutely no idea where I'm at and trying to find my way around things, because the in-game map is useful. But sometimes, just to plan shit out, it's a good idea to have an external tool. A lot of people use b42map.com. There's also a build 41 version Can't remember where it's at the moment, or that URL. But if you Google it, it'll be there. So, that aside, where we're trying to get to is right down here, because these always spawn. And where we're parked is, I think, right in here somewhere. Now this tells you where zombies tend to spawn. This can show you the foraging type. So if you turn on the forage search, this is what you'll see. This sections out different rooms inside of buildings. I'm not 100% sure of the use of that, but it is kind of cool. And this will tell you section types or object types that are in that area. So far it's just zone, car spawns, zombie type. I don't really find that one too much useful. The zombies is kind of useful, but it's just, this is where zombies will spawn, not the density of them. And then you can grid square it. That's more useful for debugging and bug reporting. But beyond that, yeah, we'll get over to this, and here we are. I should turn off the car. So we're here, and we're just going to go wandering off into these woods. Fortunately, it's a lot of clearing, so we can... Alright, so it's not terrible. There is... And that whole zombie spawn thing is not super useful, because zombies obviously spawn anyways in these areas where it says zombies don't spawn. Interesting that there's a key all the way out here. No idea what it'll be used for. There's a lot of stones here. We could almost just build here if we had the stuff on us. We don't. But it's good to make a mental note that there is a lot of rocks out this way. Alright, we'll have to deal with zombies out here, but it's not the worst. You got anything interesting? Keys. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Zombies having keys on them makes sense, because most people carry their keys on them. What did they do when they zombified? Chuck their keys out into the woods? Into the river? Makes no sense otherwise. But, alright, we're not dealing with a whole lot out here, so we're good there. We just need a tent. Come on. There we go. Nope, nothing cool. And if we come around here, the tents should be right over there. There is a zombie, but we'll deal with that if we have to. I think it was we come around this way. Yeah. There's a campfire already roaring, so we can pick up those stones and take them with us. Let's deal with this zombie. And get on out of here. Come on. There we go. Nothing interesting on her, but could be worse. Spiders and snakes. Best part to these tents is that they do have some storage to them. Okay. So does that give us 2 tent kits? Yes, it does. Okay. There's a matchbox here. What about here? Compass and a book. Don't know what the compass is good for. Never really seems to help. It'd be cool if it did, but let's take that. Then can I pick this up? Take the stones. There we go. And what's in this? So 2 logs, which we can use for fuel, or don't. Why am I taking the log? I can just chop down a tree later. Okay. Do I want the spare tent? It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have a spare. This is 12. Yeah, we can use the spare. If just for storage reasons. Okay. Tent kits, 2. Well, now we're vastly overweight, but... Okay. Sleeping bag or mattress to increase sleeping comfort. What we can do is we can build up a couple walls around us immediately to make us safe while in the tent. Which is part of the plan. So first and foremost, let's get back to the car. It's one of those things where, yes, I would like to have the spare tent, if just because it gives us extra storage wherever we're doing this at. I know I've kind of scouted a location that is feasible, but not one that I necessarily like, because it is so close to the city. Yay. Alright, let's take you out before you become a problem. There we go. Let's just get back there. We'll probably stop and take a look at some of these places before we get too far back to home. There are some decent looking farms and other locations that might have stuff to help us out, help us get started. Yep. Water is an issue at the moment. We're moist. We're hungry. We're tired. These are all going to be problems, but once we get back to the car, we should be alright. We can stop at a house and scavenge water. Where's the car? There's the car. There's a zombie. Well, don't have to worry about it. Let's get these out of our inventory. And let's just pack up and go. Yeah, we got time. Got plenty of time today that we can stop at a few places along the way. There's one in particular I'm eyeballing, because I noticed it on the map on the way down. Didn't know it existed prior, but it was kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna try to see if getting down here is a feasible option. So far seems to be. There are going to be a few zombies chasing me, it looks like, by the end of it. And that one's just getting run over. Whatever. That's his problem, and potentially mine. Fortunately, I think this car is in relatively decent condition. Getting through some of these spots with trees is a pain in the backside. There's supposed to be a fairly nice house at the end of this road. Let's take a look and see what we find. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, here we are. Alright. Where's that zombie? Should be... there we go. Let's hope he was the only one. Ooh, actually, I want that jacket. Right. I should empty out my backpack a little bit. Because we are overweight. We are loaded down. Let's take these things out. As much as we can, anyways. Oh, we are kind of full up here. Shoot. Alright. Well, let's load these 3 things into back here. If we can, we'll also unload these. Alright. Good to go. We're in the clear. Just make sure we turned off the car. Yes. Alright. Let's take a look. Doesn't appear to be too zombie heavy yet. Watch as I walk into the clearing and it's just 5,000 of them, but... Alright, so far I only see the one. This ain't so bad. So a lot of trees. Alright, well we've got 2 now. Alright, nothing behind us, we're good. 3, 4. Alright, we're starting to get tired, so this is bad. Come on. Yeah, this is gonna be a few. Come on. There's a couple more. Nothing coming from behind us though, so we're good there. Alright. Anything else? Mueller? Mueller? No, you're coming. Still checking behind me because I can't guarantee it's clear. Okay. No, we got one more. I mean, at least they're coming 1 or 2 at a time. I mean, that's at least to our benefit. Let's grab these keys, the watches. Okay. What are we looking at? We got one here. This looks a lot worse than it does on the map. But there's a lot of dead bodies here already. Pre-dead bodies. No. Not getting in that way. Let's try a window. Alright. Come on. Climb through, close the window. Just in case. This is... could be worse. Got a box of nails, a door hinge, alright. Nothing awful so far. Let's see about getting inside. This place is already torn up. We'd have to replace all the doors, all the windows. Ugh. Shit. Oh, you. I didn't even see you there. Okay. Let's do the usual outer ring. Ring around the rosy here. That looks rough. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of zombies here. This is starting to look like a bad day for me. So there's two there, there's two there. Could I sneak in and get the water I need and leave? It's possible. We go in... What if we go over this way? What are we looking at? What are we looking at in here? Okay, this is clear. Got mechanics 1 already read, we don't need that. We've already got mechanics 2 back at the house. Let's take this one. That's just tires. Empty. Oops. We will need these and this. Let's also take that tarp and the flashlights. And then we've got... and another tarp. I was hoping there'd be a welding mask, but... Alright, let's grab water. Just kind of take a quick look through, see if there's anything we want to take. Maple syrup. Just kind of pause to give ourselves a moment here. That way we don't have to look too hard or too bad, roughly. There's one of these. Ooh, tongs. We will need those. And we can mark that on the map and be like, okay, we'll come back for that. And there's a frying pan. And let's head out. I don't trust being here at the moment. Because we are hungry, we are super tired. We need to run. We can always come back after the fact. But right now we've found, I think, just about everything we can get. Kind of want to take a look here. But there's zombies over that way for sure. Alright, yeah. We'll mark this and come back. In fact, we can mark it now. Loot. Hammer, because there's building materials. Tire, because there's tires. I don't know. I mean, there's possible weapons. Who knows? These are all things to return for at some point, so... got that going for us. I'm gonna get back in the car, try to get out of here. You know, a really weird thing that I've noticed just about now, thinking back on it, I can't disagree, is I still somehow end up following the rules of the road for the most part, as best as the game mechanics let me. Driving mechanic is fantastic, but also still a little lacking in accuracy of movement. But like, I always follow the rules of the road as best I can. I don't know why. Oh shit, right. That's gonna be a huge horde right there. Alright. Good to know what's over here, but we're gonna head home because it is super late. We are super tired. Really should find some caffeine pills for these longer trips. But we're almost home. And then we'll rest up. We'll start working on at least starting the build. which means I'm going to need clay cement, so we'll have to figure that out. Probably end up doing the cheaty method, because if it still doesn't work, I don't like it, but you know, you do what you gotta do to make things work for the time being. Alright. Yeah. We gotta get around these zombies, and then we can go home. And there's that guy too. Alright, they went inside, I don't care now. And then here we are. We are home. Still gotta find a welding mask, that's right. I can't do the build until I find one of those. Hey. Got home in time for this. Which one is this? Is it gonna give... Oh, foraging skill. There we go. I mean, it's just foraging points, not a whole skill level. Probably missed the very start of it, which is why. Let's dump off this box of nails. All these extra things that we don't really need. We can get our screwdriver back out, that's not a problem. Let's read this magazine before we do anything else. We're already out of water. Odd. There we go. We really need to find another bottle of water. If we find another plastic bottle, that'll be great. Let's go ahead and sleep. And to be fair, we really don't need to be waking up this early now. Double-bladed. We can repair this, I think. Let's also turn this guy on. Automated broadcast system, because we're going to check for the helicopter coming. Nothing at the moment. Humidity, temperature, yada yada. Clear skies. Nothing. Okay. So we're not really worrying about that. I think 9 o'clock, if it's going to happen the next day, is when it starts. But we'll worry about that then. Because our first problem is we've got welding torches. We're good there. But we're missing the mask. So we're not going to be able to get anything started with the metal. We also need the welding recipes, which we're missing. Yeah. But there's that facility that I wanted to look at getting into. What is... So we're not looking at anything happening today. It's 97.6. I should really... So 97.6. Alright. We'll add that to the car radio. Device options. Add a preset. 97.6. Automated broadcast. And we just bring this slider up. save and we tune into it. We can start the car up and get moving. That's what I want to do. Order 51 issued. What does that mean? Oh, that's the evac order, I believe. Basically, get out of Dodge. Great. There's zombies already moving into the zone again. And if I go this way, that's what we're looking at is a bunch of zombies. Bunch of zombies. That's right. 'Cause this town is just overrun. And I kind of like that fact, which is why, partially for this run, I want to build close. So that we actually have to deal with occasional intruders. And one of the ways to getting into that facility I have in mind is we come back here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, building here is not going to happen. I mean, I'm sorry, look at all this. We will have to fight for this spot. A lot harder than I was thinking. We could walk back there. Maybe we can just drive in. Oh, this ain't where the thing was. We can drive over and see about it. So this is the facility that I want to get into. It looks like as long as we park here, we should be fine. Pull our weapon out and clear out what's here. Can always get back in the car and run it for it if we need to. Christ on a cracker. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Alright, so we've got a couple more to deal with, but shouldn't be the end of the world. This is a start that I feel like I'd have more fun with if I had other people with me. You know, so that we could work together on these. Getting into places. Okay, we got that one down. We're just getting swarmed slowly. I mean, it's a very slow swarming, so we might be able to make it through this. Just gotta be careful about getting surrounded. Feels like getting to this spot's gonna be the hard part more than anything. I've got another idea, another spot to build in picked out. That's still kind of in town, but it's not right next to that park. It's over on the other side of the park. So we won't have to deal with so many zombies all at once. Come at me. So we've already wiped out so many zombies, maybe this will work out for us, I don't know. Let's grab the matchbook. No. Where are your shoes? You got a hatchet on you. Taking that. Butter knife. I mean, I'm not planning on using carpentry as much, but we still need axes. Because wood is still going to be a necessity. What about you? What's your keyring? Nothing good. Alright. Nobody wears boots anymore? Ugh. Some of these aren't even wearing shoes. Alright. I didn't look too hard. Ooh, could take that. Alright, put things into the backpack. Or into the back of the car. Put the hatchet back there. Alright. Looks like should be in the clear to hop this fence and get in here. Finally. There's a few more out front. Yeah, there's a lot out front. Who am I kidding? Alright. Okay. Just check this all out, make sure it's clear. We are... Okay, we're alright. This place is empty. Is it... Jesus, is it really that empty? Well, we got welding rods. Welding torch. Duct tape. That is a lot of materials. So having this place nearby in a... Shit. What am I hearing? Who am I hearing? You're in the back window. Okay. Get out of your way. Lock that window back up. Okay, back to checking. There's got to be a welding mask here somewhere, right? Let's hop back out of here for a second. Oh, god damn it. I mean, this place is great. We've got a lot of tools here and a lot of materials. But there's a lot of zombies to deal with. Okay. Just got a couple more. And then there's the one back there in the backyard. Alright. And he's probably already broken through and in, hasn't he? Yep. So we're gonna have to deal with that. Crap. Yeah. God damn it. This is getting shitty. Alright, let's deal with you. Alright. And then we've just got so many more. This town sucks. That's all I got. This town really, really sucks. Alright, let's deal with this last zombie. And then get inside and deal with that other zombie. The other last zombie. This ain't really the last zombie, and I know it. All right. Inside. He's still distracted with the door. Not anymore. Fuck. Okay. Shut this door behind us. Now. Come on, give me a dang welding mask. Ugh. Welder's mask, thank you. Grab one of these. I was hoping there'd be other stuff here, but I'm not seeing the skill books or the recipe books. There is a lot of metal, so we got that going for us. Open that, let's eat. Get that out of the way. Okay. Nope, no recipe books. Nothing in the Chinese takeout container. Alright, we're finally kind of in the clear here. Let's check out the house. I hear him. Where is it? Yep. That would do it. Okay. Let's take that. Let's go start the TV. Life and Living. Tune in. Let's get our last experience points for this. American Homesteading, we've already read it. Carpentry 3. There we go. Should be good. Don't need that now. So we're already at as far as that goes. There we go, foraging. Got foraging level 1 and halfway to level 2. Let's throw that in the backpack. Check out in here. And that's good for salvaging or dismantling. So we will need electrical skill. Unless we get lucky. If we don't get lucky very often, I've noticed. Ooh, plastic bottle. Margarine, we can take that. Processed cheese, let's take the potato. Let's take that. Look at the ground here. Yep. Plenty of stuff that we can take on the ground. Alright. It's in the corner. Nothing really needed. Okay. Nothing super fancy, but there is a bookshelf. Welder Monthly. That gives us all the other things for welding. That's handy. We can scrap that. Nothing useful there beyond that. And let's close this room up. Kind of tempted to move to here for the moment. Just because this would give us a small base of operations with all of our materials here that we can move out. Use it as a temporary base. Close curtains. Yeah. It's not a bad spot, to be fair. I mean, there's a lot more zombies to deal with than we were dealing with, but we've already cleared it out. You know what? That's fair. Plus, all the materials are here. Just board this up. Make it a base of operations for while we're working on building the actual base. Because I don't want to be right in town. Not here. Okay, that is settled. We will build here. That needs a curtain. We've got sheets here. We can just drag her body out of the room. All right. Add sheet. Close curtain. Is there another sheet in here somewhere? No. All right. But with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. And as always, have a wonderful day.